The bliss of the abyss, it's here now.
Can't argue with that. Can I take these headphones off? You do what the fuck you like, mate. It's my office. It's my rules.
No, but your office is not I can do what the fuck I like, because I tried to put a cup of tea down and you almost shit a brick.
Mate, this is French polished wood.
Who gives a fuck?
I don't know. Maybe the guy who made this table 90 years ago.
Yeah? He gave a fuck?
Yeah.
He probably did. We've done a lot of shouting today. It's quite good.
You're hungover.
Yeah. Well, not really.
Quite.
No, just...
You were meant to turn up at my place at 11 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, and I went for a fry-up.
Telltale signs. What was old Carpet Martin drinking last night? Water. So, no hangover.
We didn't agree on 11.
Whoa.
Oh!
We did not agree on 11.
That's true. But I was not claiming that I was meant to be here at 11, unlike
Suggestion
you.
was 11.
Suggestion? Yeah, which was not...
Well, silence is golden, my friend. I thought that we were... I just assumed...
What, nothing said
fairness,
straight ahead? No.
In fairness...
No. This is good, though.
To assume...
Yeah.
Makes an ass out of me and you a lazy fucking piece of shit.
Me?
No. What? Yeah.
I built a door yesterday.
Shut the fuck up.
I did.
What?
I built a door yesterday. You calling me a lazy piece of shit? I built a door yesterday. Thank you. Good night. I could show you pictures, but that won't make for entertaining audio content. Do you want to see them? Anyway.
Do you want to see a door?
Yeah, I built a door.
I mean, do you want me to honestly answer the question, or do you want me to lie?
I want you to honestly answer the question.
No, I don't want to see a door.
Okay. But it's proof I'm not lazy. Kind of like the
Show me a door. Show me a door.
So are you lying now?
Yes!
Well, then I'm not going to.
Show me the door.
What's wrong with you? I thought you said I was hungover.
I'm not hungover.
Well, I don't know what this behaviour is, but it's something. Here's the door.
This is mild annoyance.
This is mild? This is the previous... Do you remember this? You've been to this toilet. Remember the worst toilet in the world?
It's not the worst toilet in the world.
No, you're right. That's hyperbole, but it was a bad toilet.
I've been to the worst toilet in the world.
I've been to the worst toilet in the world. So challenge. Let's hear yours and see if yours is worse than mine.
Okay. So. I'm in New Delhi.
Okay.
Alright. And I went on a walking tour around New Delhi.
Gotcha.
Which also involved food. And the food was amazing.
Street food.
Oh.
I love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And about an hour after that walking tour, that food...
What did you have?
Oh, pakoras and just so much, bhaji's, dosa. It was beautiful,
but
amazing.
It had its own problems.
But an hour later, it let me know, and I needed to go.
Number 2.
Come on, don't cheapen.
Well, don't cheapen the story about the worst toilet in the world that I'm then going to try and best. No, you're right. I should elevate this. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm looking forward to hearing you shit your brains out. Sorry, I don't want to cheapen it.
Found
a
public toilet
right
in New Delhi.
Sounds good.
And I walked in, just desperate. I mean, that's so desperate.
Yeah, the rumblings.
Yeah, not rumblings, mate.
The doors.
It was the bombay doors were almost open. The old.
What the fuck? Okay.
It was less than a whisper. Let's put it that way.
Right.
And I walked into this. I was with my girlfriend. And I walked in. I was like, I've got to go to the fucking toilet.
You were with your girlfriend?
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't worry, she's some worse.
Was it gender neutral then? That's quite cool.
No, she didn't come in the cubicle.
No need to yell.
I do feel I'm doing a lot of yelling.
Yeah.
I am doing that, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know where this has come from. This is pent up aggression.
That's okay. You smashed up your chair the other day. There's a lot going on.
I didn't smash the chair up.
See, you're yelling again. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with yelling. We can all yell. I like a yell. In my story, I'll probably yell as well. Just giving you a bit of awareness.
I went into this cubicle.
With your girlfriend.
No. She was outside.
Listening.
Oh God, I hope not.
Probably.
In fairness, it would explain a lot.
I'll stop interrupting.
I went into this cubicle.
Yeah.
And if I say that it looked like Bobby Sands' prison cell, it was horrific.
Who's Bobby Sands?
Who's Bobby Sands?
I don't know who that is. Explain.
Bobby Sands was an IRA.
Oh.
Can you still call them terrorists? Or
I think you're allowed to.
Are we?
Well, I think they were terrorist attacks.
I don't know what you're allowed to say and not say these days.
Well, oh mate.
Come on.
But I think a terrorist.
He had a penis. I've shouted again. I've shouted he had a penis.
You have, yeah.
I don't know why I did that.
No, I don't know.
No.
A terrorist attack is a terrorist attack. We can agree on that. So
okay.
If that's what.
So Bobby Sands was an IRA activist.
Okay, fine. I don't know why we're whitewashing. I don't know who Bobby Sands is. Are we whitewashing it or not?
I just told you who he was.
I know, but I don't know who he is.
So he was in prison and
for bombing something.
Yeah, and he went on hunger strike.
Oh,
and
that film Hunger, Michael Fassbender. Was
that's
that
the monkey?
I don't know if you're allowed to say that word.
Have you seen it?
I have seen it. It's a great movie.
Have you?
Good performance.
You know where he shits all over the cell?
Yeah.
Yeah, smears it all over the walls.
Sure.
Welcome to New Delhi.
Hello. Was there the little jet that you can squirt up your...
Hang on, you watched an entire film with Michael Fassbender about Bobby Sands. And it's a harrowing film.
It is.
And you don't know who Bobby Sands is?
Well, I do now.
That's showbiz.
That's the worst toilet in the world.
Mate.
Let me just explain. Yeah.
Honestly.
Sure. One
Blood,
word.
shit and piss.
Sure.
Everywhere.
It sounds bad.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to say it wasn't bad.
It was bad.
I feel for you. But
thank you.
There is one word that differentiates your story from mine and proves that mine is worse than yours. And that word is cubicle. Because I did not have that in my toilet. Yeah.
I've also experienced this.
So this was in China.
Yeah.
And
hole in the floor?
It was worse.
What? How is a hole in the floor worse than what you were experiencing?
Because there was a hole in that story. This is a night bus, stopped off. I've had the hole in the floor.
Oh, yeah.
And in China, it's quite standard to not have cubicles.
Yeah.
This
you squat and you go and
that's
you leave.
Right. And
there's no reading The Guardian.
No.
Although
there might be a bloke next to you reading it. He's just like, hey, mate.
On the floor?
This was just a room.
What?
With a slight tilt. And effluviant was just piling up in one corner.
Oh, no. No. All right, you win.
That's what it was. And that's where we had to go.
That wasn't where you were sleeping, though, right?
That was the toilet. I couldn't have slept. This was not worst place we've ever slept. This was worst toilet we've ever been to.
Worst place you've ever slept?
Was that toilet that evening? No. I don't know. You go first. I just went.
Stoke-on-Trent. Next.
don't know. I got to think about that. I've slept in some terrible places.
I once slept, actually, 2 nights on Abergavenny Station in Wales.
Wales?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
my
slept
mind
rough
went
for
to...
2 nights. 2 different times.
Not in a row.
Slept both times.
Do you have a sleeping bag? How rough we talking?
Pretty fucking rough. I was going out with a girl in Wales. I mean, makes sense. Didn't
Was
really
she
need to
Welsh?
add that bit. No.
Oh.
And 2 nights. Oh, carpet here. Thought he was getting his oats, and the train was cancelled.
And you were that keen for oats that you just stayed in the station waiting for the next train?
Anyway, we're not together anymore.
No?
Yeah.
Surprising.
Yeah.
One of the worst night's sleep I ever had was when I thought I was going to get my oats as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There was a girl I met in Edinburgh,
Yeah.
and we had...
Oh, hang on, that's never going to last.
Well, no. It
No Edinburgh
It wasn't
relationship
designed
will
to last.
No.
That's not what it was. It was just for fun.
Okay.
But we, you know...
Just for kicks.
We were flyering and flirting on
Just
the
for
mile.
sexy kicks.
Just for sexy kicks.
Yeah. You're
Straight-
flying together?
No,
Or were you doing-
separate
you're doing-
shows.
Wow. So competition kicks.
Yep. And she was sexy, and I struck up a thing with her, and we had a thing.
Lovely.
Let's call her...
Dave.
Let's not call her Dave. Would you mind? Can we
Sure.
pick a sexier name?
John.
No, can we pick a female name?
Dave.
Can we pick a traditional female name? It could be from any culture. Don't say Dave or John.
Rishi.
I don't want to call her Richard. You bastard. Should we call her Apple? Should we call her Apple Pie?
No. That's a horrible name.
Okay.
That's a horrible name.
We shan't.
Imagine people starving and you're eating apple pie. Hang on.
No. There we go, that's gone. So we'll call her Rowena, because that's a Welsh name. Lovely Welsh name. She wasn't Welsh.
Is Rowena a Welsh name?
Alexa, is Rowena a Welsh name?
From Bandu.com. Rowena is a Welsh name that also has origins in Old German.
Thank you very much.
Let's call them a family.
Alexa, is Mafanwy a Welsh name?
From freshestlife.com. This is a modern Welsh name.
From fresherslife.com.
I don't trust that source.
It's not great, is it?
But it is a Welsh name.
So me and Mafanwy struck up a flirtatious relationship.
No, I don't like it. Call her Rowena.
Okay. To the extent that flirty text and images were exchanged.
Holy shit, I've just been invited to a premiere. Sorry,
Of what?
movie.
Well, yeah, that's what premieres are.
I know.
Of what?
Oh, sweet. Hang on, when is it?
But maybe you shouldn't say.
24th of March. Shaftesbury Avenue.
Oh,
Lovely.
Leicester Square.
No, Shaftesbury Avenue.
That's Leicester Square.
That's the Curzon.
That's Leicester Square. I mean, it's Piccadilly, I guess. It's closer.
Oh, I'm in, baby. Sorry.
It's okay.
You're clicking to
Enable me to cut.
cut that bit out.
Yeah, so that it doesn't have to be.
No, I don't care.
What it does is it creates an easy spike in the audio for me to know. What's the
I
thing?
know. I don't know why you do that.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't care whether people listen or not. You may as well know about my life.
Well,
My
yeah.
friend Zoe's in a film. I've just been invited to the premiere.
Lovely. What's the film?
Boom. It's called Breaking Infinity.
Should we promote it?
No, I don't know whether it's any good yet. Probably is.
Go and see Breaking Infinity, coming to cinemas this March.
And if you want to go to the Soho Curzon, I've got a +1.
There we go. I would I would invite your partner if I were you. Hey, I've got a question. I didn't finish my Rowena story, but we'll get back to that. Caitlin the other day, I just said partner, right? Caitlin's
yeah.
my partner.
Caitlin's your wife.
She is also that.
Yeah.
Now, she said that she'd got feedback from younger members in her team.
Oh, yeah.
That they thought that partner was more often used for homosexual relationships, and that sometimes when she'd said my partner, they'd assumed she was a big fat lesbian. Not big or fat.
Yeah, they are right.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Because I also use the word partner.
Yeah.
So do you think people think I'm gay when I'm saying that?
No, right. So
big fat les.
maybe. The term that you should be using for your wife,
Language police,
is side pussy.
I'm glad we had this discussion. Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not only politically correct,
But also...
yeah, I've got nothing else.
Okay, good. So Rowena and I... we took a boat.
Oh, yeah.
In
I don't know, Mafanwi.
Mafanwi? You preferred Rowena?
Do I? I prefer Dave.
No. I've already vetoed Dave. We're sticking with Rowena. She was gorgeous. I think her name was Catherine, actually. Her eyes were a little bit far apart.
Do you need to click your fingers again to cut this?
No.
Alright.
I think that's okay.
Let's call her Catherine.
I think I want to call her Rowena.
I think she was called Catherine.
I'm pretty sure she was called Catherine.
Well, that's the level of respect that she deserves. I think she was called
You haven't
Catherine.
heard the end of this story, my friend. You think she deserves respect? Why?
Hang on, are we still in the shitty bog story?
No, we did that. I won that.
Alright, fine.
What are we doing now? This was about...
Tell me about Catherine. Rowena. My family.
Dave.
Dave. Tell me about Dave.
This was because
Tell me about Dave.
This was because you slept in the...
Abergavenny Station.
Exactly.
Twice.
We were talking about the worst places we've slept. That's
Twice.
why. That's what it is.
So cold.
So, we rowed in a boat together in Sussex.
What?
That's right.
Why did you do that?
Because there was a thing going on.
Where were you going?
I was free young and just round a lake.
What?
I was just round a lake. That's what you do in a boat.
No. Boats are to go from one place to another place.
This was one place to another place, but the same place. So you go round the
No,
lake.
well that's not another place, is it? That's the same place.
It's a slightly...
Absolute waste of time.
Well,
Stop wasting my time.
It was flirts. It was flirts. Flirts? I don't think I'm going to stick with that. It was flirtation.
Did this end up with you fucking on a boat?
I wish it did. Sorry, it's not that kind of story. We did just say the worst place I'd ever slept, so...
Yeah, sorry. Did you sleep on the boat?
No.
Skip to the end.
York. Where she lived at the time, and I went. So this is after months of flirting back and forth. Boats in Sussex. We won't go into it.
Hang on.
We won't go into it.
You were flirting for months?
Yeah.
That's not the Robert Neumark Jones I know.
Well,
He's a man of action.
I'm married now. It's different.
Well, I
isn't it?
know. Well, yeah, you don't have to try anymore, do you?
Actually, yeah, you still do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, ask and everything.
Ask.
Jesus, cut that.
I've clicked, but I don't think I am going to cut it. Request. Sent a letter to the desk. This was action. I was still a man of action.
Okay.
It was just slow action.
You said it took months.
It did take months.
How many months? How many months of courting?
That's right. Or groundwork, as I like to call it.
Ugh.
2?
Yeah. Groundwork? What,
Yeah.
you're investigating?
Yeah, basically.
Mother's maiden name, eh? You don't even know her first fucking name!
Catherine.
What investigating were you doing?
Rowena. I had other side pussy. So, I went to York, which is where she lived. and everything was going swimmingly. And it had been months of
This is horrible.
Rowena.
Neither of us coming out of this well.
No,
You know that.
shall I abandon ship?
No.
Shall I go to the bitter end?
No, yeah, go to the end. Go to the full end. Go to the...
Well, wouldn't you think she might want to, engage in something?
Not now, I don't know.
Then why did she go to the boat with me? Why did she send me the pictures and the texts?
What a come on. I'm getting on a boat.
It was a sexy boat.
How sexy was it?
Tops off.
Given you can't really remember her name, what colour was the boat?
I'm colourblind. I get a pass.
Jeez.
It was sunny and we had tops off. I mean, that's pretty...
She had a top off.
Listen to you, Mary Whitehouse.
That is a sexy boat.
It was a sexy
It
boat.
was a nudist boat. You got a nudist boat.
It was a warm day.
She got a topless boat.
It was an abandoned lake.
I've watched things on ITV3
This might end badly.
where there are youths. Were you a youth? How old were you?
Let's say 22. Something like that.
Yeah, I'll call that a youth.
I was a youth.
I've seen things on ITV3 where youths have gone to Marbella and they take their tops off all the time.
They do.
Yeah, and it's not innocent.
No, this wasn't innocent.
Those are hunting grounds.
Nothing. Well, I've never been to Marbella, but as I understand,
No, I've never been to Marbella.
That is a hunting
Should we
ground.
go to Marbella?
I don't think so.
Just
mate.
you and me?
And do what? What's
Not
the
eat
plan?
carbs?
It's a deal.
I don't know what else to do. What would I do? What does sober man do in Marbella? Just sit in the sunshine and then go to bed. Fucking waste of time.
Well, you can go to a lot of other places if you just want to do that. Yeah.
God, I hate my life.
Yeah, you're doing alright. Don't worry. So I'm in York. This is going terribly.
God, you're in York. Here we go.
Rowena.
You're in York and you're on a boat.
No.
No, what? Hang on, when did you get off the boat? You've not told me you got off the boat.
The boat was in Sussex.
In my head, you're still on the boat.
Well, I wish I was still on the boat. That was
Fine, talk me through getting to Sussex, from Sussex to York.
They're weeks apart. Not months, weeks apart. They're separate incidents.
What, do you fucking walk?
No. That's not relevant.
Okay.
It won't be an interesting part of the story. It's not germane.
Yeah, no, sure. You know, I mean, you can whitewash whatever bit of the story
She came
you want.
down to Sussex when I was there visiting a friend.
Why were you in Sussex? Visiting a friend?
There we go.
Name a friend?
Patrick. Also other friends, but Patrick mainly.
Name your other friends.
Alex, Layla, Sam. There was a bunch of my friends who went to Sussex. It was university times.
What,
it's
the
probably
University of Norwich? Well, no, hang on, that's in Norfolk. What, Sussex? Sussex University?
Yeah, a bunch of my mates went there. So I used to go down there.
What were they
quite often.
studying?
What is this interrogation for boring questions?
Just making sure your story hasn't got holes in it.
What did Patrick study? I don't know what Patrick studied.
You're still in touch with Patrick?
AI. Yeah.
Get him on the phone.
Huh?
Get him on the phone. Get him on the phone right now. I want to know what you study.
This is going to 100% stand up to scrutiny, and you are going to regret grilling me like this.
I'm going to ask if he's ever met Dave.
Rowena.
Sorry, yeah.
He was on the boat.
Now this has got a bit fruity.
He has had a kid recently. Might be busy. Not going to answer his phone. I think I have to give up.
Welcome to Gift Gas voicemail.
Gift
The
gas?
person you're
Patrick.
He went to university in Sussex, didn't he? Now, who else did you say was there?
On the boat?
No. Who you went to go and visit?
Who did I name? Alex, Layla, and Sam were the people I named. They were...
Well, Alex.
What about? He wasn't on the boat.
I want to know about Rowena.
He doesn't know about Rowena.
Oh, Rowena was your dirty little secret, was she?
No. I wish she was.
I mean, she's not now. You put it on a fucking podcast.
That's not a real name. Dave.
Catherine.
Catherine with the eyes slightly too far apart.
Whoa!
Just slightly.
Don't eye shame Catherine.
It was sexy though, I liked it.
Was it?
Yeah.
Does she look like that girl off the PlayStation advert?
I don't know this girl.
Do you not?
No. I don't know, I like things. It's the worst sentence I've ever said.
I like things. I like things.
Such a fucking...
I like some things, but I don't like all things.
I'd like to cut.
I just like things I like.
I've got to cut myself from all of this.
No. This is staying in. Hang on. PlayStation girl eyes.
Don't put eyes as well.
Here we go. Was this the girl? Hang on, I'm going to play this.
I really hope so.
This is on YouTube.
Good. I mean, I hope she's doing well. Oh, she looks very
Let me
different.
tell you what bugs me about
Oh,
human
she's
endeavour.
Scottish.
I've never been the human in question. Have you? Mankind went to the moon.
Mankind went to the moon.
Bears.
Look at her
Forget
eyes.
progress by proxy. Land on your own moon. It's no longer about what they can achieve out there in your behalf, but what we can experience up here in our own time. It's called mental wealth.
Mankind went to
And
the moon.
that was an advert for a PlayStation. Don't understand it.
Yeah, mental wealth. Yeah, it seems like
It's the early 2000s when
shameless
people were going
cash in.
fucking mad.
Yeah, well, unlike now. Yeah.
No, now they're just fighting for each other.
Now that lovely Scottish girl, her eyes were much further apart than Catherine.
Were they?
That girl
so
looks
I
a
would
bit
say
like...
Catherine's got perfectly fine eyes.
Well, it was sexy. Listen, it can be different, it can be perfectly fine, it can be whatever. She looks a bit like the Aphex Twin girl, that window licker.
Oh.
That's what that girl looked like.
Oh, that girl.
That girl, not
Yeah.
Catherine, no.
No.
I mean, Rowena. Sorry.
Catherine
Rowena.
looked like Admiral Akbar off Star Wars.
Excuse me. Steady the fuck on.
It's a trap!
She did not look like Admiral Akbar, but I love that reference so much that I can't help but laugh. It's a trap.
Anyway.
No. I like things. So I was in York a long time after Sussex. Not a long time, a few weeks.
Right, so you and Rowena, are we still calling her Rowena?
Yeah, let's stick with Rowena. Mafanwy? Let's stick with
Fuck
Rowena.
it, let's call her Catherine.
Okay, Catherine.
I think the cat's out of the bag.
The Catherine's out of the bag.
It wasn't a difficult puzzle to solve.
No,
I think her name's Catherine.
it was. Probably
Did you
still
call her
is.
Catherine? It probably still is. Did you call her Catherine or Cat or Kate or Katie or...
She was going by the cat thing at the time. But I don't know if that's still her. I have no contact with this person anymore. It's now just an anecdote, and I don't know her surname, so she's totally safe.
So sloppy.
What do you mean?
Don't know her surname.
Do you know the surname of every girl you tried to chirps? Chirps. It's my London coming out. What am I going to do? That's the word I do.
I've never chirped in my life, mate.
Have you not?
Look at me.
Okay.
This guy doesn't chirps.
Sorry. Listen, I think you've chirped.
I haven't chirped.
Well, no, that's why you're sleeping in the station in Wales. Well, I have chirped. Alright?
You worked for it.
I did.
That's why I'm lonely.
I
why
rode
you're
your fucking boat.
That's why you're married. And now we're in my study, which is full of fucking wood and a broken chair.
Yeah.
And that's our lives.
Well, I mean, you're in £1 million house, so you're doing alright.
Shut up.
You're doing alright. What is this wood for, by the way?
I don't know.
You just like it? It could be something?
Could be a coffee table, couldn't it?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think it could be it could be like this. It could be storage, but wood, which is nicer than whatever the fuck this is, which is ugly as sin.
You know, you could have just said the word shelves, and that would have cut out about 20 words there.
What did I say instead? Storage.
It could have been storage, like this thing over here that holds things, and blah, 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 blah.
And I should have just said the word shelves.
Yeah, just say it could be a shelf. You're right, it could.
A shelf.
Alright, shelves.
I do like we're quibbling over largely irrelevant and unfunny stuff.
I've not seen you in fucking ages, man. You fucked up to America for a bit.
I know, and then I got COVID.
Dick.
I know, it's pretty hack at this point to get COVID, but that's what I did. And that was a New Year's party,
Lazy,
spreading it around.
Were you?
Yeah.
Anybody else get it?
Yeah, a bunch of people got it.
Sweet.
I'm not blaming myself for it, but I am a
But you
super
are
spreader.
patient zero.
I am. I was briefly in Wuhan. I actually met someone who was in Wuhan in November of 2019.
Here we go. So, I was in China in November of 2019. And
No, you weren't.
yeah, I was. Genuinely true. And I went all over fucking China.
Were you?
Yeah,
I
genuinely.
knew you in 2019.
Yeah. So I did God 2.0.
Yeah.
Literally, I did God 2.0.
The movie.
No,
The stage
the
play.
stage play. Movie is yet to come out.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Next couple of months. I've since filmed God 2.0. I did God 2.0, the stage play, and then went home, necked half a bottle of gin, woke up too late, and got on a plane, went to Shanghai, and then went from Shanghai to Xi'an
Yep.
to go and see the
The
Terracotta
Terracotta Warriors, yeah.
Yeah. And then went to Beijing,
Yeah.
and I was doing all of that on overnight sleeper trains, in which I was
Yeah.
with other people
Yeah.
in my sleeper train,
Yeah, I've taken these trains.
and came back with hell of a cough.
Did you?
Yes. I think I might have spread
Well,
COVID to Europe.
It's very close quarters in China, isn't it? You don't have a lot of personal space.
There's a lot of them.
There is, and you were one of them.
Yeah.
So it's everyone crowded in together. But you didn't go to Wuhan.
I didn't go to Wuhan.
Because why would you? There's not really anything to see there. Apart from a beautiful cave and a lovely institute of virology.
I hear bats are good in Wuhan.
China's cool though, isn't it? It's very,
Yeah,
very
China.
different.
Although, the thing about China, and I've told this anecdote before.
Oh, don't bother then.
Well, no, I don't think I've done it on this podcast. I was in Beijing, and there's a street in Beijing which is a main shopping street.
Yeah.
This is what's fucking incredible about China. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody's working.
Yes. Yeah.
So everybody's grafting all the time.
It's always, yeah.
And every street that you go down,
Yeah.
on the corner, there is a police,
Yeah.
checkout point.
Absolutely.
But the streets are so clean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Because everybody's employed, because there's so much money sloshing around.
That's right.
That you can just go, well, we need...
Someone to do that.
We need 100,000 street cleaners in
Yeah,
Beijing.
exactly.
And this is your street.
Yeah.
And all you need to do, mate, is clean the street every day.
Yeah, and you saw it.
Genuinely true. There's a street cleaner in China I saw wearing a pair of Yeezy trainers. Wearing a pair of 300 quid trainers. With a fucking broom. Honestly true. Walk down this pedestrian street in Beijing.
Yeah.
And it's full of kind of all the brands and all the, fuck communism.
No,
We're
this
back,
is
baby.
capitalism Main Street,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
On one side of the road was a Rolex shop.
Sure.
Right, it was a Rolex outlet. Pedestrian street.
Mm.
On the other side of the street was a Rolex shop. Because you're in the market for dropping 20 grand on a Rolex, but you can't be asked to walk across a pedestrian street.
So you drop it this side rather than that side. Fucking hell.
It's mad as shit.
Yeah, money's different for some people, isn't it?
I love China. I love the Chinese people.
Same.
It's
wild though, isn't it?
It's batshit bonkers crazy.
It really is. It's a completely different way to run a society.
Yeah. But the thing is, so you go to China, you can't access Google.
No.
You can't access Facebook. You can't access Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
No, they're all shit now. Like, you go on your Twitter, don't fucking work.
It just doesn't exist.
Right? But here's what I discovered. So you walk along the streets of China, you walk along Beijing streets, and suddenly you'll see this massive procession. Like 11 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. You're like, what the fuck are these people at work? And what I realised very early on is that it is, yes, it's subjugation of the masses. However, it's, here's how culturally brilliant we are. Here's what we're doing. Aren't we great? Aren't you having fun? Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm having great fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Here's something else. Here's some adverts for you. Buy this Rolex, buy a Tag Heuer, buy this, buy that, buy this. So much cultural consumerism. Buy this. And in the meantime, here's some people dancing that you like. Here's some people singing that you like. Here's this going on. Here's that going on. Here's that. It's just bombarding your fucking head all the time.
Yeah.
Don't use Google.
Yeah.
Why would you want to use Google? Look, here's somebody singing.
Yeah.
And that's the overriding feeling I got from being in China. I loved it. I loved the Chinese people.
What were the people walking down the street doing? Just a procession?
Just buying Rolexes. Just every one of them just dripping in fucking bling.
Yeah, it does put to bed the idea that it's a communist country.
It's never a communist country.
But there's still...
We've never had a communist country in the world.
No.
There has never been a communist country.
No. We've had attempts that all failed almost immediately.
I'm a Marxist.
Via corruption.
I'm a dedicated Marxist.
It's never going to happen.
No, it will.
No.
No, it will.
Oh, really? So you're bought into the whole, as in the arc, the Marxist arc of it will go through stages of society.
No.
Really? No, not that. Okay. Well, that is Marxist.
Yeah, you're right. So I'm not a dedicated Marxist because I don't think it will happen because the proletariat will always get beaten down by the bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
However,
yeah.
I believe that the Marxist ideal is achievable. I just think most of the human race will have to die in a catastrophic disaster in order to achieve it.
So,
and I think once that happens,
then we can go back to small groups.
It'll be cool again.
Okay, so the Great Reset.
Oh yeah. I'm all for it.
Good.
Do you know?
I don't know if that's a Marxist ideal though.
Well,
but I like your spin on it.
But realistically, that's what has to happen. Has to happen.
It will happen.
It will happen. Yeah, let's be honest. Some cunt's going to drop the bombs eventually.
Do you think so?
Yeah, mate.
The button's there. It's going to be pressed.
Yeah, just hope you go in the explosion because I hear radiation poisoning's a fucking bitch.
I'd rather be wiped out immediately than that's right. I don't want to slowly decay and fall apart.
This is genuinely true. Genuinely true. I swear this to you, right?
You're about to lie on you.
Let's say, so we're sat next to each other. Let's say on my knee there was a big red button right here, right?
I want to press it.
And if I press that big red button, there we go. I've just pressed it. All of humanity is wiped out.
Apart from me and you?
No, we've gone as well.
Oh.
I'm not a monster.
Let's say how are we going to repopulate the race?
So here's the thing.
Okay, so you've wiped out humanity.
I've wiped out humanity. I don't want anybody to suffer. So it's not like anybody's in pain. Like everybody at the same second just switches off. Just that's it.
Okay.
Gone.
Right. Thanos.
Like Thanos.
But for everyone.
But for everybody. Right. That Imagine that you were presented with that big red button.
Mm-hmm.
You would have a real moral, philosophical, religious, if that's your thing, question, wouldn't you? Yeah, because you couldn't just go, no. You would, if you were presented with that issue, you would think about it.
Well, yeah, I would.
Think about it.
I would, yeah.
And it'd take you... it would take you a long time to consider...
There's a lot of pros and cons, but yeah. I'm not going to press the button, though. I would entertain the debate, but I'm not going to press the button.
Well, I've entertained the debate and have come to a decision.
Are you pushing it? Are you pushing that button? You fuck.
Do you remember when I just slapped my thigh?
And pressed the button?
I've already fucking pressed it.
Jesus.
I'd switch this off tomorrow, mate.
Why? What's your number one
What's the point?
Reason?
What's the point in any of that?
What, you mean nihilism? That's your number one reason?
I'm a nihilist.
That's not a ideology. That's the absence of ideology.
It's absolutely an ideology.
No, it's the absence of ideology. You press the button because nothing means anything.
No, I'm done with it, mate. I can't be
Well,
arsed.
then why press it? Well, then why press it then? That's the problem with nihilism. Why do it then?
Because I want to bring everybody down with me.
Yeah, so this is not... this is something else alongside nihilism.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not suicidal.
No.
Because I have absolute fear of missing out.
This is not suicidal, but it's psychotic, maybe is the word.
It's not psychotic. Psychopaths do things for their own ends. I'll be dead.
No, you're right, it's not psychotic. What is it then? Sadistic.
No, it's not sadistic, because I don't want anybody to be in any kind of pain.
That's true. But you did just say bring down the fuckers. So what is that?
It's my opinion of humanity.
Cynical. So
it's not cynical. It's not cynical, because cynical suggests that you can see both sides, and I really can't.
What about Albert Einstein?
What about him?
Well, like, he's a genius who bettered humankind. Or Marie Curie.
Alright, you tell me what Albert Einstein has done for your life.
E equals MC squared.
Go on. Next.
That's it.
Go on. So
Can I move on to Marie Curie?
No.
I want to move on to Marie Curie.
I'll take your first answer. Let's talk about Albert Einstein.
I don't know.
So Albert Einstein came up with the theory of relativity, which is a stand-up argument.
Yeah.
Yeah? Changed anything?
I believe it did, yeah.
What?
I would have to Google it. I don't have my fact.
Hasn't?
I believe
Hasn't
it
changed
has.
the fucking thing?
I believe it's changed
Hasn't
quite
changed
a lot.
the fucking thing.
I think it's changed quite a lot. And
Hasn't changed the fucking thing.
I think a lot of modern technology is based around his finding that there's Newtonian
crazy.
No, there's
not fucking Star Trek.
There's
mate.
Newtonian physics.
Oh, that'll be Newton then. Okay.
Which is
Albert Einstein. Yeah, go on, keep going.
Yeah, so that's like hundreds of years before him.
Right.
And then there's Einstein.
And what's it change?
Well, I don't know the technical details because I'm not a physicist, but it changes certain things that technology is then based upon, which we now use. Now, just because I am not a physicist doesn't mean my argument fails. I'm still in the right here. My argument is Einstein was a net benefit to humanity, and your argument is...
If I had my choice, we'd still be living in the fucking sea.
Why?
Yes, what's the point?
No! Hold on. You could argue the other way, what's the point as well?
I do!
No, but then there's no reason to press the button. Because that's it. If it's true...
I don't want to kill fish.
But if you're putting us back to the ocean, then we are fish.
No, but I can't put us back to the ocean, so the best option is... Press the button, baby.
Because what? At some point humanity diverted and became bad?
Dirty.
So that's what this is. This is shame, I think.
I don't like humans.
Yeah, this is shame.
I don't like people.
What about me?
I like individuals.
There we go. I agree with you on this. Groups are shit.
I hate what you are.
Yeah, me?
Yeah.
Don't look me in the eyes. I wish I could have held a straight face for that sentence.
You know, you talked about Thanos before, right? The old Marvel movies.
Briefly, surely.
The old Avengers
Gotcha.
thing.
Yeah.
Right? You know, so he clicks his fingers and what? Half the population
It's something like that, yeah.
is wiped out.
Yeah, erased. Yeah.
That's a start.
No, that's his end point, I believe.
No,
Yeah, that is his
I'm
end
not
point.
sure he went far enough.
You think Thanos should have double clicked? I shouldn't be clicking.
Yeah.
That would be confusing for me on editing.
I think Thanos should have been like the fucking Jets in West Side Story.
Stop.
Like that.
Stop clicking. Stop clicking.
Yeah, I've just wiped out fucking South
Does Thanos
America.
wipe
mate.
himself out though with the click?
No! Thanos stays alive.
So
Which I, in fairness, I think is a risk. But one I would take.
just you left over,
No!
no humanity
No,
other than
that you might go as well. Just
Oh,
like I
wait.
think this. I think genuinely,
He's not
genuinely,
human though, is he?
I think Thanos.
Yeah.
No, but I think it wiped out all kinds of species.
I'm not sure.
No, I think it did. I think it wasn't just human. It wasn't. Just
Okay,
human,
fine.
was
Let's say it
everything
was.
human. I think Thanos, when he clicks his fingers, didn't know whether he was going to wake up or not.
Bullshit.
No, genuinely, I think that's the case.
No.
Yeah. I think so.
I'm pretty sure Thanos knew he was alright.
I think it was an ideological position.
I agree it was an ideological position, but I think there was some self-interest in that.
No, I
and
think
that's
there
why
was.
he's a supervillain.
No. I don't think there was.
I think there was.
I'm standing by it.
Well, me too.
I would need to watch both those Avengers films again, but I've
Well,
got
let's
7
do it.
hours to fucking kill.
Push the button and let me know.
I think.
I'm not pushing that button.
I think. I'll definitely push it. I genuinely as well.
I know you're being genuine. I wouldn't push the button.
I'll push it right now. If you're listening to this,
If
if you're listening to this,
yeah,
I'd end your fucking kids.
would you look me in the eyes with my family around me, my newborn baby suckling at her mother's teat?
I hope I wouldn't have to say that.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at.
That's a whole different conversation.
Maybe my.
Fucking hell, I was in McDonald's the other
I've got
day.
a grandma.
Anyway, what?
All of them. You're gonna look us all in the eye and push the button and wipe us out.
Bosh, bye.
You're evil.
I'm not evil.
That's an evil thing to do.
Not if I go as well.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That's a suicide pact.
It's not a suicide pact.
Yeah, because you're saying you go as well.
It's not a pact. You haven't agreed.
No, exactly. It's even worse than a pact. That's far worse. You're it's whatchamacallit, kamikaze. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's another word for suicide, by the way.
Rob.
Yes, hello. Don't push the button. I'm right here. What? Kamikaze?
No more suffering.
No more joy either, though. What do you mean? No. There's plenty of joy. What about this time?
I'm pushing
now?
the fucking button.
Don't push the button.
I'm pushing the button.
Don't. I'm taking that button away from you.
Don't take the button away
You're
from
going
me.
to push it.
Of course I'm going to push it.
Don't push the button. We
I
need
want to push the button.
No, we've got stuff to do.
I don't like people.
That's okay. You can not like people. That doesn't mean you need to push the button.
But if I've got the button
Yeah, but you shouldn't have the button. But yeah.
and I don't like people
Yeah.
and the button means no more people, why would I not push the button?
Because it's a category error.
Ooh, hang on. Don't bamboozle me. What?
I'm trying to. It's
I
a
think you're
category
gonna
error.
fail.
You don't like people,
No, I'd hate them.
but you like persons.
Some.
This is why it's a category error.
And do you know what? Mm-hmm. That is my cross to bear.
No, it's not.
What?
Because you're wiping yourself out. You don't bear a cross if you're dead.
Fair point. I'll do it.
No, that was not the point. The point is, you think you're wiping out people, but you're also wiping out persons, and you like persons. So it's a category error. You're making a mistake because you think you're just getting rid of people, but you're also getting rid of persons, and you like them. Not all of them, but you like those.
Not many
persons.
of them either.
I've met some of the people that you like. And then I'd push the button too if I were you. So there I was in York.
Oh, yeah.
And she invited me. So I thought, surely, here we go, right? There'd been a lot of flirting.
Action.
There'd been tops off.
Yeah.
There'd been some...
Tops off in a boat.
Smooching. There'd been boats.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Tops off in a boat?
On a boat.
On a boat? Same difference.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that.
What is the difference between being on a boat
Get
or
rid
in a
of
boat?
me. I think when you said in a boat, it made me feel like there was like a lower deck. I think that's what... I didn't mean to be grammar Nazi.
That does sound sexier though, doesn't it?
The lower deck?
That's got the whole Titanic shit.
Oh, yeah. That's where stuff's going down. They're dancing.
Draw me like your French girls.
Mate, it's all happening on the lower deck.
Oh, I want to be on the lower deck.
If you push the button, we don't have a lower deck.
Good.
No, you want to be on the lower deck.
No, I don't want to be on the lower deck.
You just said 2 seconds ago that you did.
Yes, but I haven't got the button if I'm on the lower deck. The lower deck, the button's upstairs.
Why is the button upstairs?
Because it's in the captain's office. Do they have offices? What do they call it?
Quarters, I think.
Sure, he's got the button.
The captain?
Yeah.
So the captain of some boat has got the button? No.
I am going to smash my way through Kate Winslet in the back of that car.
That came across wrong.
And then I'm gonna go up to the captain's table.
Yeah. And push the button.
I hope he's serving fish fingers. And push the button.
Are you going to have a fish finger first?
Yeah, oh, come on, you're better than that.
No, I don't mean it in a sexual way. I mean it genuinely. This is actually a genuine question. It's not a trick. Are you going to have a fish finger? He's cooking these delicious fish fingers. The button's there. You can push it. No one's going to stop you. You don't have to smash your way through Kate Winslet.
I would, though.
Well, me too. Are you going to have the fish finger? Genuine question, yes or no?
Is there ketchup?
There's anything you want. Do you want ketchup? Yes.
Yeah, I might have a fish finger. Yeah.
Then you shouldn't push the button.
What?
You have totally proved my point.
That's not fucking science.
It's syllogism.
Me eating the fish finger is not proof that I should not negate the human race.
Yes. Because push the button then. Why are you having the fish finger? Because it's good and you like it and you want it.
But
none of those
soon
things...
I'll be dead.
Because you're pushing the button. But if you don't push the button, then you have future fish fingers.
I want more fish fingers. Go and look in my freezer. Go and see how many fish fingers are in my freezer.
It's not about the fish finger.
Do you know what?
You're making a category error again.
I'm an adult. I'm an adult, Robert. If I want to buy fish fingers, I can buy fish fingers. Go and have a look in my freezer. I've got 2 freezers. Go and have a look in my freezer. I don't know. Because they came in the house. Go and have a look in my freezers.
I will.
There are no fish fingers in my freezers.
That's a shame.
It is, actually. I might have a fish finger.
I'd love a fish finger right now. I prefer tartar sauce, but that doesn't matter. It's not important. In a sandwich sometimes, as well, if you're feeling cheeky. The point is not about the fish finger. The point is about the thing that you want that is good. And you are choosing that first before the button. Proving that you have wants, desires and needs that you are prioritizing over the button. Therefore proving button should not be pushed because some things are good. Button gets rid of good. Good is worth preserving. Thank you, good night. What do you think? How'd I do?
So you've not shagged Catherine yet, but you are in York.
I'm in York.
Yeah.
And she's invited me. So surely tonight is gonna be the night. All the signs are there.
All the signs?
All the signs.
What signs? Tell me one sign.
Being invited.
I mean, there's... don't go on Reddit.
Yeah. No. Definitely not. All the sign.
A woman invited me down to my house and she wouldn't have sex with me. And that's why I gunned down all those people.
Good York accent.
Sorry.
It's alright. You don't have to apologise.
I don't think there's been any... I don't think... Go on, I'll put this on record. I don't think there's any insults in York.
Why? What's so hot about York? Was I the only incel in York that evening? It's a bit of a spoiler to the end of that story.
Come on.
Why do you think
you're
there's no incels in York?
Why would you be an incel if you got such a lovely cathedral? Wait. You got York Minster.
Yeah, but I know you
They do
do.
the carols from there.
That's not sexy.
No, but it's satisfying.
No, but incels is not about satisfaction, it's about sex.
Is it?
Yeah. Involuntarily celibate. Celibate is sex.
Jesus was celibate.
No, he wasn't. He palled around with Mary. You know what was going down. There was stuff going
I
on.
wasn't there, but...
Look, there's a whole gap in the Bible, and suddenly he's like 33. What was he doing in the interim? You saying Jesus never got down? He chirped.
Jesus chirped.
You said it.
Okay.
It's a lot going on, isn't there? A lot of threads to pull together.
Yeah. So I want you to go on record
Okay.
as a Jewish man.
Oh, God. Fucking hell. This is taking a left turn. You mentioned Kanye already. How deep are we going to go into
Have I
this?
mentioned Kanye?
Yeezys.
Oh, yeah. I want to... Do you know what? I got my Spotify sounds list. Yeah, my Wrapped list, right?
Yeah.
And all of the music on it was really sort of middle-class white music, because I'm a middle-class white man.
And that's what you listen to.
Yeah, except for Kanye West, which was far-right music.
Yeah, good for you.
Thank you.
Mixing it up. What am I going on record for as a Jewish man? What are you bamboozling me with?
The existence of Jesus.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe.
You like him?
Sure.
Cool.
I think you said some right on stuff, man.
What's your favourite bit?
What's my favourite bit?
Yeah, your favourite bit of Jesus.
Ooh.
What's your favourite track?
I like Water into Wine. That's a banger. That slaps.
Yeah.
Feeding the 5,000. That's another banger.
That's bullshit.
You don't like Feeding the 5,000?
Yeah, I just don't think it happened.
Well, that's a different thing. You said, what's your favourite track? I like the track. I'm not saying it happened.
Alright, fair.
But I think it's a good one. It slaps. And Walking on Water, yeah. It's a bit hackney at this point, but he was the first to do it. So
What
I'll
about
give
the
him
old Ascension into Heaven?
Nah, I'm not into that vibe. That arc is bullshit.
Do you know what? I think Ascension into Heaven
Yeah.
should be the secret track at the end of the album.
Yeah.
Like,
Then you have to like
leave
listen.
a 7-minute gap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you get to have it.
Yeah.
He's giving it away for free like it's like a hit.
Yeah.
And that's my problem with it. You're
I
right.
agree.
Yeah, that's good. That should be the hidden track.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then there's all the wars. Anyway,
But then the way the Bible ends is super weird. The Book of Revelations is crazy shit.
That's batshit, isn't it?
And that's the end of the Bible.
Yeah. You're all going to die and it's going to be horrible.
And then
You see, my way out.
Harbingers.
My way
What, the
out.
button?
Press the button.
The button's boring.
Everyone just switches off.
I want the horsemen of the apocalypse.
Fuck that.
That's way more interesting than the button.
There's one creature that comes out that's just covered in eyes. What
Is
does
there?
that mean?
That's mad.
What does it mean?
That would be mad.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see it too.
Imagine running
And
down
if
the
you-
street. I don't want to
Oh,
see
you
it.
don't want to see it. I do.
Imagine running down my street,
Yeah?
being chased by a creature covered with eyes.
Why am I running away from it? I'm not scared of this eye creature.
I would be.
That's a pun. Robert would take on the eye monster, and I think I could beat it.
It's
Eyes are
over the third person, yeah?
Well, I don't want to say I. There's a grammatical trap that I'm trying not to fall into. That's the only reason.
See,
I've not gone mad.
You just went down the third person route.
Well, how else do you do it?
I don't know, Hitler, till you tell me.
Hitler? You're the one pressing the button.
He wrote Mein Kampf in the third person.
Did he? Is it in the third person? Why have you read my... Hold on. Kanye, Hitler...
Oh, God.
What's going on here? Is there something you need to admit to?
I'm having an episode.
Okay, don't push the button.
I'm going to press the button.
No, because you're having an episode doesn't mean we all have to have an episode.
Okay. Well, if I press the button, you will.
No.
What?
If you press the button, no one has any episodes ever again. That's done.
Correct.
Wait, though. You know what will eventually happen if you press the button?
Oh, yeah. Well.
It only gets rid of humans, right? Homo sapiens.
Mm-hmm.
Homo sapiens.
Sure. Actually,
Yeah.
and dogs.
You fucking cunt! Absolute monstrosity.
What? What?
You're gonna burn in hell. It's not my fault.
I don't like dogs.
Yeah, and they don't like you. And you're gonna burn in hell. You're getting rid of dogs and Marie Curie.
No, she's already dead.
Point still stands.
She sucked up all that plutonium. Now she's dead.
I know, poor lady. Anyway, my point is, I'm moving past that because it's too horrific to engage with. So you press the button, you erase Homo sapiens and canids. That's what we're getting rid of.
Hopefully.
Okay. Evolution. I trust you believe in that, although some of your views that have come out in this episode make me question whether or not you do. But let's assume you do. Will eventually evolve a human analogue.
What? A what?
A type, something that's like a Homo sapien will evolve.
Oh, yeah.
If that gap is left in the ecosystem.
Not if I've got anything to do with it.
Well, no, but you don't, because you've erased yourself.
Good.
But this is gonna cycle back round.
What?
And there's gonna be a new species that evolves to fit the place. And it's gonna be you. It's going to be hairier with bigger knuckles, and you're going to push the button again. And this cycle is going to go round and round for forever until the sun swallows the earth.
I think a big me with hairy knuckles would work. My knuckles aren't that hairy.
No, they're not hairy at all.
No.
I was just wondering if you shave it, it grows back.
I don't.
No, you really have very little hair on your knuckles.
It's all natural.
Look how hairy my knuckle is compared to yours.
I mean, it's not that hairy.
No, I'm not saying I've got super hairy knuckles, but you have like no hair on your knuckles at all.
No, I don't actually.
Maybe that's why
I
you
really
want
thought about it before now, but there we go.
A lot of things have come up. A lot that I don't want to discuss. Where were we? York?
You're in York.
Thank you.
You've not had sex with Catherine.
No, but that's...
Why not? What were you doing wrong? What do you think you were doing wrong?
Why are you blaming me?
I'm not blaming you.
Well, okay, fine. Interrogate.
But you were chirpsing.
I was chirpsing.
So what were you doing wrong?
Well, I still don't know, I guess. This is probably why I'm telling this story. Because when I finally did make the move, after going to York, meeting all her friends, having the whole evening with her...
Oh, yeah.
And then I was rebuffed as like, wait, what did you think this was?
Whoa, hang on, that's what happened?
Yeah. And then this is why we were talking about this originally a million years ago before we pressed the red button. I slept on a very small couch and had one of the worst night's sleep of my life. Also just interrogating my brain as what the fuck happened and why didn't it go the other way? I still don't know why Rowena rejected me.
Dave.
Maybe you can help me. Or shall I just push the button?
We're good friends.
Yeah. Uh-oh. This is usually the start of something bad. This might go terribly wrong.
Do you think it could have been the smell?
Are you serious? You're just taking the piss.
Press the fucking button.
Alright then.
Thanks for listening to the show. If you've enjoyed it, please give us 5 stars and consider becoming a subscriber and maybe even supporting us on Patreon. Really, really, really helps me continue making this show. If you haven't enjoyed it, then you can fuck off. Many, many thanks to Nils Hennis Steer for the amazing music and to Dave Fox for the cool artwork. Please keep coming back every week for more Bliss of the Abyss.
Message 1.